So I saw the original Back to the Future in the theater in 1985, and it was kind of a life-changing event for me. After the movie came out, some friends and I from school, we actually started up a little band inspired by Back to the Future after seeing the movie, and we were called the Dragons. We played essentially cover songs that were in the movie Back to the Future mostly. I think later on we had some of our own original material, but at first we started out with Back to the Future songs. And you know how Michael J. Fox at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, he does the song Johnny Be Good. Well, we had a kid named Kerry that was in the band. I think he was the drummer, and we actually had a song called Carrie Be Good, which was the same exact lyrics and everything as Johnny Be Good, but substituting the name Carrie for Johnny. So, and I think we recorded it on a boombox in at someone's house, my friend Tony's house. And we had practices and so forth, and it lasted about a year. We had a Fraggle Rock drum set, which I wish I still had that thing, but I don't. The guitar that I had back then, I actually had it restored a few years ago, and it's still the actual main guitar that I use. And that's one thing, one memory from Back to the Future. Another thing, after Back to the Future came out, I spent several months, I think, in my basement trying to build this time machine out of what was basically a large cardboard box. And I had it, it was situated on one of those small home trampolines that you rarely see nowadays. But for the controls, I had a toy cash register, which that thing was super cool. It had like a nice orange aesthetic to it, orange and tan, that kind of late 70s, early 80s color combination that you see in so many different things. There really wasn't any technological know-how that went into the construction of this thing. It was pure, just a little kid imagination. I think I would take apart like old alarm clocks and things like that, and I would put those in any kind of crap that looked like it could be part of the circuitry of the time machine. I would utilize. I had books in there that I wanted to bring with me, and I think I also had one of those viewfinders in there, and I have no idea what use that was going to be in time traveling, a little viewfinder, but it looked cool. The time machine didn't work, although I'd like to pretend that it did. And it's amazing when I look back, if you think about it, just how awesome it is whenever your parents bring home a large cardboard box. As a kid, you just fucking go buck wild for that. If a nice crisp new one, fresh from that someone got for moving or something, like a huge one. You could fucking build anything with that. Build like a fort or a castle, a rocket ship, some kind of a boat, and then you could throw a bunch of toys and crap all over the ground and pretend to be fishing from it and so forth. Anyways, those are just a couple of memories from Back to the Future for me. I just really hope that they're not stupid enough to try to remake it, but they probably are.